Good afternoon, my crafty friends. How you doing today? And I hope you're having a wonderful day. It's Wednesday, January something. Let me see. It's the 22nd today. So, excuse me. I'm just gonna wait a minute, see if anybody pops on, and see if I can get this to show up on my iPad in case there are any comments. So just bear with me a minute. And let me see if I can get this to come up. Sometimes I can, sometimes I can't. It's going to be one of these can't days. There we go. I got it. All right, so my name is Judy Menlove, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Markham, Ontario, Canada. I'm currently coming live to you from Florida, where it is definitely not Florida weather. It's cold and rainy and blah. Anyway, I mean, you come to Florida, you expect sun and heat, and yeah, we're just not getting that. So anyways, it's still warmer than probably where most of you are, so can't complain about that. So hello, Jean. Thanks very much for joining me today. So I didn't make any notes here, so I'm trying to remember. So Sale-A-Bration is on. So with a $60 order, you can get a free item. Pardon me, with a $75 order. Okay, they changed it, so I'm still last year. So with a $75 order, you can get a free item from the Sale-A-Bration catalog, and who doesn't love free stuff? The mini catalog is in effect right now. So there's lots of goodies there. So if you haven't seen that, go online and have a look. And we have a great joining offer right now. Hang on a second. Let me open up this is the Sale-A-Bration catalog. So the joining offer, normally it's $165 worth of product for $135, and that's no tax, no shipping. So that in itself is a great deal. But for Sale-A-Bration until the end of February, which is when Sale-A-Bration ends, you have a choice of two things. You can get option one is a choice of 2 marker sets from the Stampin' Right marker assortments. So you get 2 of those for free with your $135, and a special stamp set. So I'll just kind of show that there. See, so there's a stamp set and your choice of 2 markers, which is there's 10 markers in each one. So that would be 20 markers. So again, that's a great deal. So somewhere I thought I had the price, but I don't see it now. So, it's an additional $129 value. So you're getting the $165 and $129 value, all for $135. And if you don't like that option, then you can get just an additional $41 in free products of your choice. And please keep that in mind, that the $165 that you get for $135 is product of your choice. Okay, because I know a lot of companies, the starter kit is X and you get this with it. So this is your choice of products, okay? So if you're interested in that, just send me an email or, just comment below and we can chat about that. And again, there's no obligation. So if you decide to get the kit and then you decide, I don't really want to do anything more with this, that's fine too. The kit is yours to keep, okay? Again, no obligation, no pressure. All right, so I'm going to turn the camera down now. And we'll just get started. I just have one quick, easy card for you guys today, so we won't be too long. Let me turn the camera down here. Come on, let me get this to work. There we go. All right. Oh, my iPad's lagging way behind here. I'm waiting to see the picture of it, and it's lagging way behind. So, okay, that's not bad. All right, so this is the Terrific Toadstools stamp set. So I really like this, it's so cute. So you get this little toadstool and this one, these 3 little toadstools, a little ladybug, this little toadstool and this little toadstool, and a bunch of different stems for it. some little leaves. And we've got just a little thank you. You are magical, and popping up to say hi. Oh yes, and we have some grass down here. Okay. And it comes with this punch. So this one here will punch out this toadstool, and this one will punch out this toadstool, and this stem will punch out the stem here. Okay. So that is that we're going to play with. And then in Sale-A-Bration with $160, with a $75 order, you can get the Toadstool Garden Designer Series paper for free. So they're 6x6, and you get 48 sheets. Okay, and I'll just quickly show you these. I really like these colors. Okay, this one's a little wild, but I still like it. That's on the other side. And then we had that one on one side. Did I miss one? Nope. And that on the other side. So just some nice stripes. This is the one we're going to use today. I love this little pink and purple one here. And that's on the other side. Just some nice fresh freesia stripes. That one's so cute with the little toadstools. And some leaves. This one's kind of an ombre effect. And they're stuck together here. And they're really stuck together. There we go. And then there's that one on the other side. And then last but not least, we have this one. Got cute little snails on it and some ladybugs. And that's on the other side. So I really like the paper. It's bright and colorful and cheery, which is kind of what we all need right now. All right, so let me put that to one side. And I'm going to start with, we're going to do some orange. So this is pumpkin pie. And it is 8.5 by 5.5. And I scored it at 4 1/4 already. And then we're going to take the bone folder and we're going to give it a nice press here. Do it on this side too. There we go. Okay. All right, so then I've got a piece of that striped DSP, and it measures 2 inches by 5.5. Just gonna move this down a little bit. There we go. I'm gonna take my Tombow glue, and we're gonna glue this on. Like I said, it's a pretty simple card, so I have to kind of hang on to that thing there. Come on, there we go. So we'll glue that on. I'm just going to move it over just a little bit from the edge. And we'll glue that on like that. Looks pretty straight. All right. Then I've got a piece of Melon Mambo that measures 2 3/4 by 4 1/4. And I have a piece of basic white that measures 2.5 by 4. Okay. All right. So I'm going to glue those together, but not quite yet. I'm going to bring my mat in here. Love my silicone mat, as you know. Oh, I need a piece of scrap, so we're going to use this for the scrap. All right, so I'm going to stamp. The ink colors we're using today are going to be Granny Apple Green, Melon Mambo, and Pumpkin Pie. So I'm going to stamp the grass in the Granny Apple Green. Some of my inks are getting rather dry, and I didn't bring any re-inkers, so I'm not going to worry about where that's going to go, because I'm going to manually cut that out. Okay, so there's that one. And then I need, this is going to be done in Pumpkin Pie. This is the big toadstool. We're going to ink that up in the Pumpkin Pie. That looks pretty good. Well, That's done. And then we have the other little toadstool. And we're gonna ink him up in the Melon Mambo. Is it cold enough there for you guys? Actually, when I got up this morning, it was like, what was I? It was 41 degrees here. So, yeah. Okay. All right. And before I cut all that out, I'm going to take this little piece of basic white and I'm going to stamp a sentiment on it. And I'm going to use the Poppin' Up to Say Hi. And I'm just going to stamp it up at the top there. Just kind of like that. There we go. All right, so I'm going to take my punch. Actually, first I think I can cut my grass. So I'm just going to get my scissors. And we're just going to fussy cut this. And again, if it's not perfect, it doesn't really matter. Oh, we're just going to cut. This is pretty easy to cut, so there's only a couple little bends in it. There we go. And then we're going to punch these out. All right, so I think that one goes this way. Yep. All right. So now the one thing that you will notice about these toadstools is there is no white on them. So a lot of times when you punch things, they have a little border of white. Sorry, I was just reading. Jean says it felt like minus 31 here. Yeah, well, you can keep that up there. So anyway, like I was saying, there's no white on the outside of this. So I know some of you don't like the fact that there is white when you do it, but there's no white on this, so that's good. And then we'll just punch this one. And there's no white on this one either. Yeah, it looks good. All right. Get rid of all those scraps. Close that up. More scraps. There we go. Yeah, so my Granny Apple Green is just about, it needs to be re-inked. It's not real clear. But anyway, it's best I can do with what I have to work with, so. All right, so I'm just gonna glue this on here. So, just put a bit of glue on here. I'm just gonna put it on at the bottom here. And then I'm just going to trim the end off. There we go. I'm just going to snip the end off there. And the end off there. Like so. All right. Let me get these stamps out of the way before I get ink on me. Okay, now the stem. I'm going to use this paper rather than stamping the stems. And now I don't want to do that because I'm going to cut all that out. So I think I'm just going to cut a strip down like that. And I want 2 stems. So we're just going to move that there. Actually, I think I'm going to move it over there like that. So that will be 1 stem there. And I'll move this over here. And 1 stem there. All right. So I think now I will glue this on. So we're going to glue this piece onto the Melon Mambo. So the melon bombo is just 1/4 of an inch all the way around bigger. Well, actually, I think it's only 1/8 of an inch all the way around because it's 1/4 of an inch bigger. Okay, and then we're just going to kind of position where I want to put these. So I kind of like them like that. And this one needs to come down because that's not long enough. And I want this one obviously a little bit shorter. So I think I'm just going to cut this off a little bit. Just going to kind of round that a little bit. There. And you'll go like that. All right. So I'm going to use some dimensionals. I'm using the minis. I could use the other ones, but I'm just going to use the minis. And you know me, again, I like to use lots of dimensionals. I'll put them on here too. I'm just going to put one more. one more. There we go. And for the stems, I'm just going to cut a piece along here. I want long enough to do 2 stems. And you don't want to put this all the way up to the top, because when you put this on, this is going to be on top. Okay, so you don't want to put that all the way up. So I think I'll take these backs off. Oh, so we went to Costco the other day, and as you know, at home, they only take MasterCard. Remember they used to take Visa and then they switched and now they only take MasterCard? So we go to Costco, we only bought 3 things, so we went to the self-checkout, and you know, I couldn't get the card to her. I'm putting my MasterCard in, it won't work, it's rejecting. Finally it says call the cashier over. So I call him over and he says, oh, we only take Visa. Hey, so who knew? So anyways, fortunately hubby had brought his Visa card, so we used that. So there's a difference between Canada and the US. All right, I'm just going to get this stem ready. I'm just going to peel the back off of here. So if you come to the US and you want to go to Costco, make sure you bring your Visa card. All right. So now I just kind of have to figure out where this is going to go again. Oh, wrong one. What did I do with my orange one? Here he is. I'll put him there, about there. Okay, and I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on the end here so it will stick to the toadstool. That looks pretty good. Okay. And I'm going to peel the back off of these dimensionals on this one. And I'm going to put him about there, I guess. Yeah, I'll put him there. All right, and then we'll put this piece on the other stem. I'm pulling both pieces off at the same time. And again, we just want it on the bottom part. And I can still see that, so I'm just gonna cut that off. There. Now it's all sticking to me. Okay, and I'm going to put a little bit of glue on the end of this so it will stick to the toadstool. That's enough. Now we'll just put him there. Like that. There. Okay. And then we're we're just going to add that on just with some glue. I'm not popping it up because I've already popped this up. I don't want to make it too bulky to fit in the envelope. And I'm just going to kind of center this. Hope he looks kind of straight. He looks pretty good. Press him down. A bit of glue there. All right. And then we're going to use some Sunny Day iridescent dots. So these are also in the new mini catalog. So we'll put one over here. I'm gonna put a, oh, where'd it go? There he is. Melamamba one up there. And maybe I'll put another orange one over here. And I was gonna put a couple more melamambos on. There we go. And there it is. That's the card. Isn't that cute? Okay, I'm really kind of uncomfortable because, you know, normally I'm in the basement and I'm all by myself, but because, you know, there's nowhere to go outside today because it's so cold. Yeah, it's a small place. Mike's just sitting on the couch listening to me, so it's a little different. Anyways, that's my card. I hope you like it. I hope you'll think about getting this little bundle because it is cute. And the DSP that's free is really, just really cute. So you should get that too. All right, that's all I got, guys. Hopefully I'll be back next week, but hopefully the weather is going to turn and it's going to be nice. So I may not do next week. We'll have to wait and see what the weather's like and what we're doing. Okay, you guys have a great week and stay warm. And we'll talk to you soon. Okay, bye-bye now.